Well, let's go ahead and get started, CJ.
Yeah, we can get going. I'm sure people are going to be logging in here as we're getting going. Um, Happy New Year, everybody. Hope all you guys are doing great. Hope everybody is staying healthy. I know COVID ran rampant. I feel like every single person that I knew and everywhere, my in-laws, my family, everybody, it was crazy. So I hope all of you guys are staying healthy out there. And if you were sick, hopefully you're getting better faster. If you are sick, hopefully you get better quickly. But yeah, just want to kick off the meeting today. Wish everybody a happy new year. I'm really looking forward to this year. Last year was great. I'm hoping this year is even better. We have some big goals for the office. We have some exciting things that are happening. And I want to introduce you guys to your new team leader. I know 99.9% of you already know her, but want to kick it off, say hello, and let's welcome Karen Hellman. Take it away, Karen.
Oh, thank you. I guess I have to learn how to use the mute button first. Happy New Year, everybody. I can't tell you how excited I am about this year. I've got so many ideas. I've been talking to so many people. I've started planning business reviews with many of you already. So if I haven't called you yet, I look forward to talking with you, and you are welcome to call me at any time. I'm deep into the 30, 60, 90-day training period. So for our class, for our team meeting today, it's going to look just like it always has been. So we're gonna start from the top with if you want to go ahead and pull up the slide presentation, Gara. Thank you. We'll go ahead and begin with I think it's either gratitude or tell me something good, isn't it? Winning. Share your wins with us. Awesome. Anybody want to share something that as big has happened? Like, how'd you finish your year? Anybody thrilled about that and want to share that with us? We'd love to celebrate with you.
Don't have COVID.
Yay! That's really that's
Big
excellent.
win. Big
Or the
win.
flu. Yeah, flu, sinus infection. There's all kinds of bugs going around right now.
Do got a sinus infection, but don't have COVID.
Oh, good. Anybody else? How did you finish your year? How was 2021 for you?
I'm excited about this year. I just got a listing in Beechwood for $699,000.
Woohoo!
I'm real excited about, and I had one in Solon. I'm going under contract in a day, and so that made me feel really good.
Outstanding, Kathy. Good job.
Nice.
Congratulations. Anyone else want to share? Anybody have some closings that were last minute in December or that just came through the wire? Lucky enough to get them through for the finished 2021?
I did. We had
Awesome.
one closed December the 30th.
Wow. How'd you
our
make that
last one.
happen?
God made that happen because I didn't
God
think
made
that was
that
going to happen.
happen.
I'll be honest with you, I didn't think that was going to happen.
Awesome. Awesome.
So-
Don't forget to use your chat too, people, if you want to prefer to do it that way to add something. We'll be sure Gara's keeping an eye on that too for us. All right, next slide. Gratitude. What are we thankful for this week? I'm thankful for the opportunity to work with you in this way. I got to tell you, that's the most exciting part for me is being able to partner with you and watch you all grow and being a connector and a resource and a coach myself. I can't wait. So I'm grateful for that opportunity. Who else? Who's got gratitude to share?
I'll do a quick one. Yeah, you go ahead, Janice. Is that
Okay. Yeah, I am grateful for a lot of people. I have a lot of people to be grateful for today. At the end of the year, COVID touched my house. So I'm grateful for Tammy, China, because they were able to, Tammy was able to show some clients for me, and China actually went and gave keys to a client because I couldn't take them to them due to COVID. I'm thankful for everybody who reached out to, if I needed anything, but we're COVID free over here now. So we're starting off the year great, which is a win-win. So I'm just grateful for everybody and their support.
I'm glad you're feeling better. I didn't even know you were sick, Janice. Sorry about
I didn't know I was sick either.
Who else?
Yeah, I'll grow. I'm grateful for all of you guys in our office. It's awesome to see you guys grow and do well and succeed. And to be able to help some of you guys and do what you need to do. I'm grateful for our staff. It's, you know, anytime we make changes, things get bumpy, things get rocky. We have to move really fast. You know, we have to adjust. We have to pivot. So I appreciate our staff adjusting and pivoting as we need to get Karen, you know, kind of in and settled in and get things rolling. And I'm grateful for my family. You know, we were kind of sick, but no COVID, but it was, you know, a little bit of sickness ran through our house too, but it was, we stayed healthy through it. And so, yeah, lots of good stuff happening.
Awesome. Who else? Gratitude.
I'll go.
Thank you.
I'm grateful for our leadership team because I did also have COVID over the holidays. And you guys made it really easy for me to be able to take a little bit of time and recover. So I really appreciate our team.
I'm glad you feel better. That's awesome. All right, let's go to the next slide. Paint the town red. Who's got listings coming up? This is our ramp up period, right? In Shift, it talks about January through April. That's where the incline is. So we need to be really super hyper focused on getting listings. Who's got a listing coming up you want to share?
I do. I just listed yesterday that I told you the 699. It's a condo at Point East. It's almost 4,000 square feet. It's penthouse 1, and it's right by the elevator, prime parking places. Penthouses in that building rarely come up. So if anybody has any clients or knows anybody that might be interested, let me know.
Kathy, what city is Point East in?
Beechwood. It's
Beech-
right by the freeway on Cedar.
Right. Okay, cool.
Right.
How'd you get that listing?
I actually, when I moved to town, I reconnected with a girl that I grew up with and hadn't seen in 30 years. And then unfortunately her father passed away, and she knew I was a realtor, and I asked her to have a shot at the listing, and she gave it to me.
Great job. Great job. Who else has a listing?
Rick,
Rick?
I saw your hand raised.
Hi, guys. I have 2 of them actually that I wanted to mention today. I have a condo in Woodhawk, which is Mayfield Heights. It's on Eagle Trace. It's a nice unit on a 2nd floor ranch. So you walk in straight into the foyer, straight up the steps, and then everything's 1 floor living, but you do have steps to get to there. And then there's also a loft actually in that unit. So it's a really nice unit. Layout wise, it's a really nice unit, and the unit itself needs some love and some updating. But it's also priced only at 200 when other units in there go for 250, 275. So I think we've priced it accordingly. Also have a single family house in Cleveland Heights, 841 Montford Road in Cleveland Heights. This is a really nice corner house, really well maintained. He's getting most of the violations taken care of. I think the only things that won't be violation free are exterior things that can't get done with weather. That one is priced at 135. Sorry, I had to check my board. 135 on Montford, and that one is tenant occupied currently. The lease goes till end of July. So if it's an investor who wants to collect rent, or an owner occupant who can wait till August 1st to move in and collect rent in the meantime. So that's
Thank you,
what I
Rick.
got.
Thank you. Julie, you're up next.
Hi, everyone.
Hi.
Can you hear me okay?
Yep.
I have another very high quality renovation coming up in Maple Heights in the next, I think, 7 days. 3-bedroom, 2-bath ranch with a finished basement. This house is absolutely gorgeous, and I think it'll sell fast.
How much?
165.
165. Oh, that sounds great. All right, Carly, you're up. Well, you're muted, Carly.
My bad. Can you hear me now?
Yes, we can hear you.
Kara, one of our newest team members, actually won over a FISBO in Chagrin Falls. It's going to hit Monday, 465. We should have photos today, and it's all staged.
Nice.
Beautiful, beautiful house.
Nice. Good.
What street
Good work
is
in
it
the
on?
FISBO.
Let me get it up, actually. I'll get you the full address.
Okay.
And good morning to everyone, by the way.
And Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. While I'm doing this. Actually, okay, let me get Dotloop up. I should know this off the top of my head.
We'll come back to you, Carly.
Oh, it's oh.
Keisha, you're next.
Ooh. Okay, I'll make it quick because got a lot of hands here, I see. Okay, one coming up in South Euclid, completely renovated, 3 beds, 1 bath, 145. One coming up in Oakwood Village, completely renovated, newer house, maybe about 15 years old. It's gonna be probably the mid twos. And then another one coming up also in Maple Heights. It's a ranch, 3 bedrooms, 2 baths, full basements, partially renovated, 137.
Awesome. Thanks, Keisha. And Carly just posted in the chat the address of that house in Chagrin Falls is 330 Miles Road. Thanks, Carly. Thank you, Keisha. Sandy, you're up next.
Great. Hi.
Hi.
I have a new listing coming in the weekend in Solon. It'll be listed at 315, I'm thinking, hoping. It's a 4-bedroom split level, no basement, all complete updated. That'll come in this weekend. And then I have a back on the market. I had a Bedford Heights listing that was a nightmare. Thank you, Rick Tannenbaum. Helped me over the weekend on that one. Back on market, and that is priced at $240K. And it is a newer, it's a cluster, it's attached, but it's a single family. And it is going to be priced at $240K, and some of the furniture will remain with it. It's a nice, beautiful, beautiful finished basement. All the furniture, pool table, and the fish tanks will stay. So that's what I've got going on.
Awesome. Thanks, Sandy. Mark Tomal, you're next. Hi, bud.
Hey, how's it going?
Good.
Okay.
Congratulations.
Oh, thanks.
You're welcome.
I appreciate that. Anyways, I have a listing coming up on East Scarborough in Cleveland Heights in the next couple weeks. 3-bedroom, 1.5 bath, 1-car attached garage. It's going to be point of sale compliant. 179.9. And I just heard from a former client, or I shouldn't say not a former, but a current client that's going to be listing their 2-family in Lakewood on West Clinton. I'm working out the details on that. Both units are occupied with leases. So as I get more information on that, that's probably going to be within the next, let's say 30 days.
Awesome. Thank you. Julie, is your hand back up again? Nope. Okay. Who else? Elaine, there you are.
Hi, how are you?
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. Yeah, I listed a house this morning, Euclid. It's a 3-bedroom, 2 full bath bungalow with a 2.5-car garage. It's on East 206. It would be a great rental property. It's POS compliant, but it does need some TLC. It needs all appliances. We're listing at $80,000.
Awesome. Thank you, everybody. We've got, well, that's probably the strongest listing group I've heard yet for a while. So that's a great start for January. Can't wait to see what everybody else does by the end of the month here.
Love it.
All right, let's go to the next slide, please. Capper. Andre, is that right? Have I met you, Andre?
Andre.
Andre, are you on? Well, congratulations, Andre. We're celebrating you today. And we have 2 new agents that are joining our office this month, Karen Downing and Vanessa Brown. Karen and Vanessa, are you on? We'd just like to meet you. All right, we'll meet you later then. Let's go to the next slide, please. Oh, this is something fun that we're going to do this year. I'm really big on philanthropy. Philanthropy is not just about giving your money, it's about giving of your time. And the best way to get our name out there and become more of a household name in the real estate world is to get involved in your community. So we're going to have an annual award this year, and we'll have one team and one individual. And I will have a way for you to submit your community service or philanthropy project, each one that you do. It doesn't matter if you're volunteering to pick up trash with the Chamber of Commerce, if you're helping at a nursing home, or whatever you're doing in your community to give back. We're going to have you a place for you to let us know what that is and your time spent, and we're going to catalog it, and at the end of the year make awards. And we're also going to be, as a brokerage, picking 2 or 3 nonprofit organizations that we're going to support. I'm deep in the throes with Jessica Popley to come up with some ideas of who we're going to represent. We do have, or who we're going to help on a bigger level this year. So that'll be coming soon. So stay tuned for that. Upcoming events. Oh, you know what? I think, Gara, do you want to do this for Katie?
Yeah, I usually do this anyway.
Oh, thank you.
So tomorrow we have our diversity at 9 a.m. via Zoom. So you can join me, Janice, and other members of the diversity committee to talk about upcoming events or current events that are happening. Also tomorrow we have Real Pro training with APHW via Zoom at 9:30. So you'll learn how to submit those data collection forms. It's a very quick class. It's not more than 30 minutes long. So be there for that. And then on Saturday at 10 a.m., our launch coach, Katie Overton, is hosting a contracts class via Zoom. So if you want a refresher of how to fill out contracts, or if you're new to them, you can attend that class, but the recording will also be available if you're unable to attend. On the 11th, we have What's New in Command 2022 at 1 p.m. via Zoom with our tech trainer, Paul Rexenis. So he's going to share with us all of the new updates that KWRI has sent out in regards to Command. And then on the 13th at 1 p.m., we have a tax class with a CPA that we're partnering with for that at 1:30 p.m. via Zoom. If you have questions about that, you can contact me and Casey. That's something new that we decided to provide you guys with at the beginning of the year. Everyone's getting their taxes together. We have our new agent study session on the 17th as well. You can join our team leader, Karen Hillman. If you know any unlicensed agents about to get their license, this will be a great opportunity for them to study and learn from an agent who has been in the business for a little bit. Also, the same day we have our KW Career Night, more of a day. It's at 11. Right after our study session, and our staff will be available for that, but it's also via Zoom. And then last but not least, our social equity workshop that we promised would be quarterly, and it will continue to be quarterly, will be on the 18th at 11 a.m.
Awesome. Thank you, Gara. I would just add on the career night and the new agent study, specifically the career night, which is during the day this time. If you are talking with somebody that may have an interest in getting a real estate license, this is a great meeting for them. This is also a great meeting for somebody that's already in school, because they do, as you recall, you have to have a sponsor before you can take the test. So this is a great meeting to send them to. Let us know, send me an email or send Jessica Popley an email. Let us know who you're sending. If you can't make it, we'll take good care of them for you and make sure that we say hello for you as well. All right, Gara, next. Janice, you're up. Our diversity chair, our wonderful diversity chair.
Thank you, Karen. So the dates are, look, we're back in December on the dates, but
sorry about that, Janice.
That's okay. So the Color of Law training is actually today at 2 p.m. I did put in our Facebook page the link to register for it so that a link will come to you. That class is being taught by Julia Lachey. And so we're super, super excited. There is a book called The Color of Law. I have not read the book yet, full disclosure, but I am going to. But I'm excited for the training. And then next week, she's doing the unconscious bias training again. If you did not take it last year, it was a really, really good training, about an hour, hour and a half, and it was a phenomenal training. Now, these two trainings together help you to be able to sit for your certification from KW for diversity. So they both need to be taken. If you took the unconscious bias training last year, you do not have to retake it this year. The unconscious bias training is $25 though, because it's something it's a course that's offered through Minnesota. And for some reason, it's a charge this year. It was not last year. So if you took it, you got it for free before. But I look forward to seeing you guys on the Zoom today at 2 p.m. I'm so excited for this class. I know it's going to be great because Julie is an awesome teacher.
Tell me about Julia Lachey. I don't think I know who she is.
Julia Lachey she's a realtor out of Minnesota and Texas. She is our new, I don't even know what her title is. She's like the CEO of diversity. I don't know. She works like with Gary Keller and his team. She was brought on to kind of lead the charge for diversity because even though we had our committees and we had our regional things that we were trying to do, we needed some direction to kind of move us forward, and so that we're all on the same path. And so she's kind of like our leader and kind of, formulates what we do in our respective communities.
Wonderful. Are these 1 hour classes?
So the class today is an hour and a half. I believe the unconscious bias, maybe an hour and a half tops.
Okay, excellent. Thank you so much, Janice.
No problem.
Next slide, please. Casey Crawford, Coach Casey.
All right. Garrett, do you mind going to the next slide, please? Thanks. So first, I want to go over numbers from December and then overall in 2021. I think that for coaching for the first year, the agents have done an amazing job. December numbers, they closed just over 1.7 million in sales with 13 units. And then overall in 2021, they closed almost 18 million, which is awesome, with a total of 115 units. So congratulations to everyone in coaching for all of your success.
How many people in the program generated this volume?
Right now we have 21 in the program.
Awesome.
But overall we've had 32 throughout the entire year.
Very good.
So great numbers.
That's exciting.
Yeah. And then I want to talk a little bit about just preparing for your year, with it being January, beginning of a new year. Really important to establish measurable goals. Highly recommend, if you haven't already, creating a GPS for your business. And basically that's just a one-page business plan. If you're not sure how to do that, feel free to reach out to Katie or myself. We're happy to help you figure out what your goals are for the year and break that down into something a little bit more tangible on like a monthly and weekly basis. Another thing I wanted to mention, during our leadership call yesterday, Karen was talking a bit about preparing for slow markets. And it's important to have multiple marketing techniques because sometimes some are going to work and some aren't going to work. And just based on a shifting market, it's important to have multiple things going on so that when everything does kind of slow down, that you still have business coming in and that you can maintain your business appropriately based on your goals. Make sure that you are reviewing your progress on a quarterly basis so that you can shift where you feel like you need to. And obviously just making time to prioritize your glass balls. Gary Keller says that you have rubber balls and you have glass balls, and work is always a rubber ball. You can always bounce back, and that's the really great opportunity in real estate, is that even sometimes when things aren't going the way that you're planning or you're not hitting your goals, you can always kind of figure that out and bounce back and just shift a little bit. But making sure that you're taking time this year to prioritize your family, your health, friends, and your integrity. So if you need help with anything in terms of business planning or talking around that, feel free to reach out to Katie or myself. We're happy to help you.
How do we reach you, Casey?
Phone, email.
Coach Casey at kw.com.
I'll put my email in the chat so you guys have it if you need it.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Of course.
Next slide. Okay, Renee, welcome. Happy New Year. Is she on?
I am.
There you are. I don't hear you now.
Renee, I think you're muted.
Can you hear me now?
Yep.
Oh, awesome. Hey guys, thank you so much for a great 2021. It was an amazing ride with all of you. I have really enjoyed working with this market center, and I'm really looking forward to working with you, Karen. Can't wait until we meet next week and talk about how we can better service the agents in there and their clients. That's very exciting for me. So I'm excited for all of you going into 2022. Thank you for a great year. Hey, just a reminder, guys, I have not seen claims as high in the entire 2 years that I have been here. It's been an absolute whirlwind going on with claims coming in right now, which just means that people are buying houses and they're having problems. So please don't forget to protect your clients. That's really what it's about, is protecting your future referrals. We did a great risk management shop in the office. I know a lot of you didn't make it, but Gira did tape it, and I believe it's available on Facebook for you. And I'm happy to come in and do it again. But just remember, these clients, per the NAR statistics, are experiencing so much remorse. Check in with your clients. Make sure they're still happy with the homes that they purchased. See if they have a need for anything that you can do for them, because there is a lot of that going on. And just make sure that you are offering them every advantage that they can have with you. And one of those things is a home warranty. If there's anything I can do to assist you with it, please don't hesitate to contact me. Please jump on and take that class tomorrow. It really is about 15 minutes. Learn to do your data collections online. Don't miss any ancillary income. It does help your business in the future. I know this year is going to look a little bit different with people being in the office, but rest assured, I am always available for your calls, emails, and texts. So don't hesitate to reach out to me. I am happy to work with you any way that we need to get everything done. Have a great day, guys.
Fantastic. Hey, put your contact info in the chat for us, Renee. We have some new agents on today. Great. All right, next. Janelle Kiefer.
Hey guys. Hi, thanks for having me. Hi.
Where'd you get that long hair from?
It's not a wig. I did have an agent ask me if it was a wig. I said no, but I would have bought it like 8 months ago.
That's awesome. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. You guys are super lucky to have Karen. I knew her even before this market center, and she blew me away. She knows that, how I feel about her, and you guys she's just top notch. So congrats, Karen.
Thank you so much.
Yes, for sure. We at Ohio Real Title, starting the year off helping you guys. We have a 1-hour free CE coming up. It is on boundary surveys. You know, what's the difference between GIS, lender survey, and stake survey? That's coming up. We have about 45 slots left. It's free, 1 hour, and it's Zoom on January 27th at 10 a.m. And I posted it on your page. You have to sign up via Eventbrite. So jump on that, please. Also, I don't want to plug myself, but I am telling you, I'm getting a lot of feedback. Next Tuesday at 9:30, I'm doing my Tenacious J on taxes. So buyers, sellers, they have so many questions this time of year. I'm trying to break it down, make it super easy. So that's 9:30 next Tuesday. It should be on probably for about a week. And if you want, I can download it for you, but I think this class will really help, or this episode. You guys, one more thing, and I'll make it very brief. Because listings are so hot, that's where you guys make your money, the bread and butter. Obviously, RESPA, we know, RESPA says buyers choose title companies. However, if your sellers are paying closing costs, you can offer and put your input in. So having said that, on the listing side, my talk track always is, number one, put in your listing presentation and in your offering and in your agreement. Ohio Real Title, if you're part of us, you are a part of this brokerage, which is a partner. If you cannot do that or do not want to do that, then what you can do is use it as a negotiation tactic. Obviously, we don't lose business over title at all, but just know that you have a partner. It's a lot easier when you know the title company, you have a rep that's representing you to use us. So again, it's super easy talk track if you have a listing.
Thank you. Yeah, I always uploaded my my ABA with Ohio Real Title to the supplements in the MLS with my listings. So that kind of plants the seed anyway. So that'll help you. Thank you so much, Janelle.
Thank you, Karen.
Yep. And I saw Chris had to hop off. He said, Happy New Year. Rick Tannenbaum, you're up, Mr. Broker Rick T.
Hi, how are you guys? Hi, everybody. So I wanted to, I had a topic for today, which I actually crossed off my list, and I wanted to talk instead about internet security and how keeping our information safe in turn keeps our clients safe. We've all heard about wire fraud being a problem, getting fake emails posing as a title company saying, oh, you need to wire these monies to us. And how do they even know that who our client is and how they're working with that title company? And that's where our internet security plays into it. Most of us have the same password across every single thing we do. And if we change it, we usually just put an exclamation point on the end of it. So these hackers are pretty smart, and they're figuring it out on something that may seem pretty harmless. If you get hacked on, I don't know, your DoorDash account, like, big deal. They're, what are they going to do on, or something maybe a little bit less risky. But when they figure out that password, guess what? They're probably figuring out your Gmail password, and then figuring out who your clients are and who they're working with on title. And then they can pretend to be Janelle and say, oh, send me, send a wire of $10,000. So that's how it all happens. So what I've implemented in my business to keep myself safe and in turn my clients safe is there is password management software out there. I've recently started using one called LastPass. I think there's several others out there, and all you have to do is remember one password and make it complicated, make it a phrase or something like that.
What's it called again?
I'm using LastPass. That's what I'm using. LastPass, yeah. There's others out there. Thanks for putting that in the chat, Karen.
Mhm.
There's other programs out there. That's just the one that I chose to use. And I'm happy to get into, if you guys want to talk one-on-one, I might actually talk to Paul about doing this as a tech class for everybody too. But basically all I have to do is remember one password. And then LastPass creates very complicated passwords for all of my accounts everywhere, for my Gmail account, for my, for my DoorDash, for everything, for Facebook. Everything has a very complicated 16 characters with explanation points and question marks and uppercase and lowercase. And I couldn't tell you what any of those passwords are because I don't know them. But LastPass does secure that for me. And so I think it's a good way not to only keep yourself safe, but it also in turn keeps your keeps your clients safe from getting their information passed around, and those threats of like wire fraud, I think, is the biggest one that we need to worry about right now. So that's what I wanted to chat about today.
Thank you, Rick. We appreciate you. Paul, with our tech trainer, Paul, give us an update and some good tips.
Yeah. Who's that young man in that photo?
You should see my husband's LinkedIn page. Sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah, so it came out the end of 2021. I'm sure some of you have downloaded it already. KW Command came out with the mobile app. So right now, while everyone's sitting on the Zoom, everyone should probably download it. It's fantastic. I think I'm even quoting Rick from you like a couple weeks ago during one of our leadership Zoom calls. You said it's one of the best pieces of tech that KW has come out with. It's really good. It's a nice bridge. It bridges that gap of always kind of, needing to run back to our laptops and everything. So enable notifications, and it will definitely help, just make you more successful and effective in 2022.
What can you do with it?
So it has, I have it popped up right now, and I'll kind of walk you through it. So it shows so the first thing, it shows all what your tasks are. It gives you things to know, like birthdays coming up, home anniversaries that are coming up, shows what you made in profit share that month. You can enable smart plans from there. You can text, call, email directly from there. And then what else? The last. Basically, you can't yet upload documents and everything through there, which that's not surprising just because most of our things are on our laptops and our PCs anyway. But everything else, it pretty much allows you to do right from the mobile app. So
that's awesome.
Pretty
Enter
awesome.
your contacts when you meet them in right
Yep.
through the app.
put
Awesome.
notes on those new contacts, everything. Yeah.
Cool.
And also it did get, I mean, there's already 48 reviews from other agents on the App Store, and it's like a 4.9 from 49 reviews. So overall, I think from what I'm hearing, a lot of the other agents are liking it as well.
Long time coming, right, Paul? Yeah. So one thing I want to add about in the Tech Trainer, Paul last week had posted a short video on how to do a neighborhood nurture. This is the time to do those neighborhood nurtures. Everybody in your database could be on a neighborhood nurture in their own neighborhood. This is a passive way for you to stay at the top of their mind, so that if any house came on the market in their neighborhood or a house sold in their neighborhood, everybody's interested in that, right? So your name pops up every single time they see that. So you become the expert, you're the go-to. Don't miss out on doing the neighborhood nurture on all of them. You want to add to that, Paul?
Yeah, I would add to that, if you do it now, that's 12 touches that are very, very, very value driven to your closest people. That reminds them once a month. You could also do a bi-weekly nurture, but if you just want to do the monthly one, that's totally fine. That's 12 times that your closest people are going to get information about the place that they live in, like their actual the statistics and the homes for sale, new listings sold. I can't think of a better. All smart plans are good when you're staying top of mind. That one though is so value driven. You're not asking for business. You're providing very important information to your closest people and reminding people you are the market expert.
Awesome. Paul, put your contact information in the chat for our new people so they know how to reach you to help them with technology. Thank you so much. Okay, just a reminder, Gara added the URL at the bottom here. Make sure that you're checking the telephone numbers before you're soliciting somebody you don't know. There's a pretty hefty penalty for this, so just a reminder to check that. Now, I think the next slide is our final slide, right? It is.
Karen,
So
Karen,
yeah,
can I ask a question about the do not call list?
yes,
Is
please.
anybody updating the password for that? Because before, when we first got it, it was supposed to be updated every month or so, so that we keep our registration with it. I haven't seen the new password come out in a while.
I'll have to defer. I haven't come across that one on my list yet.
Okay.
but Gara, do you have any information to share about that?
Last I heard, they hadn't been changing the login, and that they were keeping it the same. So we can double check as a team to make sure that it's still the same, or if it's different, we'll make sure to update you guys on that. Send out an email.
Okay.
Thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
Excellent. Anybody have anything else they want, any announcements or that they want to share?
I have two more quick things.
Yeah.
For the tax class on the 13th, he's going to have just like a short presentation, but I encourage you, if you have any tax questions in terms of like what kind of write-offs you can do, what it looks like in terms of being 1099, that kind of stuff, please bring your questions for him, because we'll have an hour with him. But his actual presentation is pretty short, so he's pretty much just going to be focusing on the topics that you guys want to talk about. And
That's
then,
a Zoom presentation, Casey?
yeah, so that'll be strictly on Zoom. And then the other thing, we were going to have a basics class today from 1 to 4. We're going to reschedule that since it overlaps with the color of law training. So I highly encourage you to attend that. And then I'm going to send out an email for the last basics class that we had with the video, because we do have that recorded, so that if you were planning on attending and you really wanted that content, you can watch the video in the meantime. And we moved that to the 20th.
Awesome. Thank you so much. All right, everybody, we're going to let you go a little bit early today. I wish you a great week and a great weekend. Go get them this month. Take advantage of all of our wonderful tools at Keller Williams. Take care.